Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and admittedly sometimes mind-boggling side of tech available on the interwebs. I'm your gaming connoisseur, Ray McNeil. Coming up on the program today, Wing will test its drone delivery service in the US with Walgreens and FedEx. Arcimoto is finally shipping its three-wheeled EV to customers. And happening in this week's What The? A tiger chases after a motorcycle in a terrifying video. That and a whole lot more coming up on today's edition of your weekly tech update next. Hi everyone. Copying has a long and rich history in Silicon Valley. From Apple co-founder Steve Jobs' infamous raiding of Xerox PARC to the legal nightmare that is the Apple-Samsung smartphone design dispute, to the almost company-crushing extent Facebook has gone to keep Instagram ahead of Snapchat. But while Facebook has earned itself a reputation as a modern tech giant unashamed of cloning its biggest competitor's best features, Amazon has gone one step further. That's right, it's cloned a shoe. To be precise, Amazon has copied the hallmark product of Bay Area-based apparel company Allbirds, which coincidentally took Silicon Valley by storm a few years ago because of its low-maintenance, ultra-comfortable running shoe. Much has been written about how Allbirds, a Warby Parker-style effort to simplify a traditionally involved purchase into something thoughtless and utilitarian, was able to take over the fashion-adverse tech industry. The secret, it turns out, was making a nice shoe wrapped in an inoffensive design, simple colors and a modest price tag, and then slapping the phrase merino wool onto it. But less has been written about the army of copycats that have since cloned the Allbirds design and peddled their knockoffs online at lower prices. In fact, Allbirds has gone to great lengths to defend itself against such copycats, including famous fashion designer Steve Madden. In that case, the result was a settled lawsuit over trademark infringement. If you search Allbirds on Amazon right now, well, you're going to find a wide variety of clones for sale. Now, Amazon, through its in-house private label brand 206 Collective, has jumped on the Allbirds cloning bandwagon. Amazon has gone on a private label spree over the past few years and is now selling its own products across dozens of categories, but under various names entirely unassociated with the Amazon brand. It's important to mention that this behavior has landed Amazon in hot water with regulatory agencies before, specifically in the EU, where the company is under investigation for using sales data from third-party sellers to develop and sell similar products of its own. That said, the shoe looks nice, and it's $45, which is less than half the price of your standard pair of Allbirds. Somewhat more perplexing are the reviews. Each one appears to have been written by an Amazon Vine user, which are people Amazon invites into its exclusive program based on their review history. Those customers get free products and are encouraged to write reviews about them, although they're contractually obligated to disclose that. Now, every single one of the 23 positively glowing reviews of Amazon's Allbird clones are from Vine users. But does it really matter if the shoe is nice, comfortable, and cheaper than Allbirds? To people like Tinder's Morris, well, it does indeed. He said on Twitter, "There are no rules anymore. If you build a product and that works, well, Amazon or Facebook will copy it. People used to care, not anymore." Fox is expanding its 4K offerings. After it streamed every single Women's World Cup game in 4K, it's now doing the same for the NFL's Thursday Night Football, the new season of which kicks off on September 26th. The broadcasts will be available via the Fox Sports and Fox Now streaming apps. As was the case with the Women's World Cup, well, you'll need a specific device to enjoy the games in 4K. Either an Apple TV or Roku Gear should suffice. You can watch on Roku Premiere, Roku Premiere Plus, Roku Streaming Stick Plus, Roku Ultra, or a 4K TV with Roku OS built into it. The 4K Thursday games will also be available through Fox Sports' usual distributors. On top of that, NFL Network exclusive games will be available via Yahoo Sports and other Verizon media services, while Fox Thursday Night Football games will be simulcast on Amazon Prime Video and Twitch. Fox says it's planning on adding support for more devices in the future, but hasn't given any dates as of yet. This is so cool, and it's about time. Wing, the drone delivery company that started its life within the Google X Lab before spinning out into its own thing under the Alphabet umbrella, is prepping for takeoff. The company announced recently that it's launching a test program in Virginia with Walgreens, FedEx, and some other local retailers. As part of the program, Wing will be able to deliver kids' snacks like goldfish, water, gummy bears, and yogurt, and over-the-counter meds like Tylenol or cough drops from Walgreens, select packages from FedEx Express, and sweets and stationery from Sugar Magnolia. That's a local shop. But unless you're one of the roughly 22,000 people in Christiansburg and happen to be in a neighborhood they've deemed eligible, well, you're not going to be able to check it out just yet. Wing says the pilot program is limited to the small Montgomery County town for now, as they work with locals to figure out what works and what doesn't. The company declined to give any sort of timeline for when the program might expand to other parts of the U.S. So, how is it going to work? When the customer places an order, one of Wing's delivery drones heads for a pickup location. As Wing's drones are only allowed to take off or land in specific locations, pickups and deliveries are handled via a tether, with the drone itself hovering about 20 feet in the air. Once at the pickup location, a tether is lowered and a human operator hooks the package onto the line. The drone then winches the package into the air, secures it, and heads for its destination. Once in flight, Wing says its drones cruise at about 60 to 70 miles per hour, with a range of about 6 miles each way. Once the drone arrives at the delivery location, the same tether line lowers the package. When the drone detects that the package has reached the ground, the package is released automatically, and the drone heads back home. All in all, Wing estimates that they can make a delivery within about 10 minutes of a customer finalizing their order. And if the tether gets stuck on something or someone tries to grab it and tug it down, the drone is designed to detect the resistance and release the tether, dropping the line to the ground. Wing says its drone can currently handle a payload of about 3 pounds, with the drone itself weighing roughly 10 pounds. Wing isn't going to charge pilot program customers for delivery either. Customers will pay the store's sticker price, and delivery during this test phase will simply be free. Wing says the first delivery should start sometime next month.